Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set photo reveals new location, rundown pizzeria, and OG animatronic designs. After plenty of promises from the creative team to build out the world, new Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set photos have revealed a key new location to come. While plot details are still under wraps for the horror sequel, the movie is expected to continue the story of Josh Hutcherson's Mike Schmidt as he continues to unravel the terrifying past of serial killer William Afton and the titular restaurant chain. Following months of teases from Hutcherson and Matthew Lillard, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 began filming in November 2024, with the movie set to hit theaters in December 2025. As production continues on the highly anticipated sequel, Twitter user DeducerVNAF has shared new images from the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set. The photos reveal the movie's new location of another rundown version of the titular pizzeria, which looks to be a smaller location than the one seen in the first movie, while also featuring a slightly different external design. Additionally, the sign for the restaurant features the animatronics' original cartoonish designs from the in-game restaurant. Click here to see the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set photos via DeducerVNAF. What the set photos mean for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Considering Five Nights at Freddy's ending saw the titular pizzeria collapse in on itself, it makes sense for the sequel to explore a new location. Even ahead of the first film's release, game creator and movie co-writer Scott Cawthon had confirmed that, should a sequel move forward, the sequel would likely adapt the events of the second game, which was set in an entirely new location. Between the games and novel trilogy, there are at minimum 36 different Freddy Fazbears in existence, which can be seen in the chart below. While there are clearly a wide range of potential locations for the sequel to explore, the one that was previously the most theorized to be at the heart of Five Nights at Freddy's 2's story was that of Circus Baby's entertainment and rentals. A version of the Circus Baby animatronic was seen in the first Freddy's movie, seemingly teasing the sister location facility as a potential new location. However, with the movie having also changed some aspects of Afton's past, including Mike no longer being one of his children, the set photo could indicate Circus Baby was a red herring. The other likely explanation for a return to a new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will actually pull from the third game for its plot. The 2015 title picked up 30 years after the original game and introduced Fazbear's Frights, a horror attraction based on the restaurant, where the creative team inadvertently unearthed Springtrap, the animatronic possessed by Afton after his accidental death. Given the first movie ended on a similar note for Afton, it could be explained that the new pizzeria is actually being turned into a horror attraction, therefore sparking Mike's concerns. Our take on the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set photos. Regardless of what the new pizzeria location means to the sequel story, the fact the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set photos could factor into multiple theories connected to the games actually proves far more exciting. One of the biggest issues of the first movie was just how predictable it was, particularly regarding the attempt to hide Afton's identity for a final act twist, and a lot of that predictability came from knowing they'd be adapting the first game. But with it far more ambiguous as to which game Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is pulling from, things feel far more mysterious in a good way this time.